get ready in making a quick and easy crispy chicken. Of course, chicken infused with a lot of spices. So let's get started in taking about 8 to 10 of the nice chicken drumstick, which I have just cut it, put deep cuts inside. So before we could get started in infusing the best of the curd and the spices, I will have to partly boil because I just want the flavors to get infused. So take a pan and I'm going to beautifully lay it. Okay, and let's add some chili powder. So I'm going to add like 1.5 tablespoons. If you're using the measuring tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoons of chili powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, a tablespoon of Edinburgh dark soy sauce. That's 150 ml coming through. And also let's use the limeade of the Edinburgh to give the best of the citrus flavor. So another 1 teaspoon of that. Okay, so the chicken is partly getting pan fried here, just to infuse all the herbs, the spices. So now it's time that I add the chopped garlic, about 4 cloves of chopped garlic. So this is in medium heat. And again, reduce the heat and cook it. Okay, so once I see this chicken getting cooked, I'm going to add a half a cup of water, and that's it. No more water, because I have fried the coat of it. So here it's like a double coat being fried. So halfway through only I'm going to add the water, and let's cook it until all the water evaporate and just infuse all the spices into the lovely chicken drumstick. The chicken has been beautifully coated with the layer of spices what we have infused and the half a cup of water. Now I'm just going to transfer this onto a bowl. And let's cool this for about 5 minutes. So what happens at the end of 5 minutes is, when it's been cooled, I'm going to add in some curd and just store it in the refrigerator for 3 hours. So what happens is, with the curd and even more little spices, so the curd is going to make the chicken tender, and let's get ready in coating in a beautiful layer of flour along with more spices to make it more crispy. So the chicken is being left to cool down because I'm going to add the curd in. So this is the curd, a beaten curd, creamed. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4. It's thick curd. 5 tablespoons of beaten curd. So this, you're supposed to leave it overnight in the fridge for the best of the flavor, but otherwise minimum of about 3 hours. So what I'm going to do is, let me taste it, and if I need to add more chili powder or the salt, it's the right time for you to add it. So I feel I can add another 1 to 1.5 teaspoons more of chili powder along with another teaspoon of salt, because we have added the curd. Perfect. Mix it nicely, and off it goes into the refrigerator overnight, or you could leave it minimum for 3 hours before you could do the lovely coating. Okay, so it's time that we fry the prawns, so I don't need much of oil. So it's like a shallow fry. So the chicken has been kept for 3 hours, minimum of 3 hours, and beautifully the curd has infused all the spices, and let's get ready with the coating. So first, I've got about 8 tablespoons of flour, into which I'm going to add a large tablespoon of chili powder. It's not enough, a little more. Just 1 to 1.5, that's absolutely fine. And 2 teaspoons of salt. 1. This is not a teaspoon which I'm using, so you could always go for a measuring spoon. 2 teaspoons, mix it nicely. Perfect. So what I am going to do now is just take the chicken pieces which has been sitting for 3 hours in the curd and gradually do a nice layer of coating. Okay. Okay, this is just one layer. This is going to make it even crispy. The egg is going to make it a little harder. So same way, I'm going to do a second coating. So this is just a beaten up egg. Perfect. And let's do another layer of coating. So 2 layers of coating done. And once when all the coating is been done, it's ready to fry and serve it with some fresh tomato. The chicken is being fried partly, boiled partly. You don't need a kind of a deep fry. So the oil, once when the oil is being heated up, please reduce the heat because we need to cook the chicken. So this is another way of cooking. Frying is another method of cooking. So let's fry in very low heat. Fry onto one side and gradually turn onto the other side and fry. And let's serve with some delicious chili, sweet chili or tomato sauce to add in more flavor. Thanks for watching and I shall see you soon in another tutorial.